Good morning and welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica Streams Coaching and Tarot. So today is Thursday. We're almost to Friday. I'm going to use the Black Cat Tarot this morning. Something different. I'm starting to get my collection of cards on this table. I started out clean and then, it's okay. This is a little bit different too. I feel like this deck does have some different meanings, kind of like the Runic Tarot, but I like it because, it really resonates with me. Anyway, let's get started here. Keep in mind this is general. We're going to take a look at current situation and the influences around that situation. And when I say general, it's any topic. Also, it is may or may not resonate because it is for the collective, if I could speak. Okay, let's get started. Current situation. Page of Pentacles again. I don't know if it was in the current. No, it wasn't. It was in one of the other areas. Okay. Present influence. 9 of Pentacles. Future influence. 3 of Cups. What you don't see. 6 of Pentacles. What to look for. 5 of Pentacles. That was in our strength yesterday, right? 5 of Pentacles. This one's a super dark card. Unexpected. 7 of Cups. Challenge. 10 of Cups. Strength. Devil. Anyway, devil. Me and the devil. Okay, where does this lead, please? 6 of Swords. Where after that? King of Pentacles. Okay. Advice. Ace of Swords. 10 of Wands is the bottom of the deck. We did have 10 of Wands recently, but in this deck, he comes down into a cave and illuminates all of the wands over here. So it's almost like a discovery. And to me, when I look at the 10 of Wands, it's the end of the wands, and it's that, can I keep doing this? I've got this burden, but I've made it, because the 10 is the final. In this case too, I feel like it's that time where you go, I did make it. He gets down in the bottom of the cave and he gets his discovery. And I feel like that saying that I feel like that's what, the work that you've put in is paying off and you're seeing it. And then this reading, I feel like, is kind of that. Now with this Page of Pentacles, to me, is all about working hard. He's juggling. He's on the end of that. This is actually a boat, a ship. And on the ship, you see it in the Ace of Pentacles in this deck, but yeah, he's on the edge of it. So he's kind of juggling those pentacles. But to me, that speaks of perfection, really getting to the point where you've made it, like you've done the work, you're doing the work, you're learning, you're perfecting it to the point where you're becoming an expert at something. Now this could be anything, okay? So keep an open mind as we go through this. So the 9 of Pentacles in this deck too is a little bit different than the normal 9 of Pentacles. He's floating in the water and there's sharks around him. And basically it's like if you start flailing around, the sharks are going to notice you. And this tells me that the energy is at a place where you can relax. You're good. Like you relax and you go with the flow because you've already done the work. And I like this card because in the sense that it reminds us that once you become, when we're working to get somewhere, we tend to flail, so to speak, like, okay, I gotta do this, gotta do this. And then once we realize 10 of Wands, what we've done, we feel more at ease with ourselves, more confident. And that's where the confidence is in this card. Confident enough not to feel like they have to tread water. They're floating. And with that, it keeps things at bay, basically. Um, and that's a good energy. So I feel like that's kind of what's influencing you now. You're in a confident place where you feel like you're doing the right things and you realize what you've done. And now it's kind of like that confidence level. The future is the Three of Cups, and I do feel like this. I don't feel like it's anything about anything. I don't think it's gossip. I really don't. Not with everything that's here, but it is about celebration. So there will be a feeling of celebration really soon, and it'll be a good energy because I feel like you're going to be around people that are important to you, whether it's family, friends, loved ones of any kind. But you will, and I feel like they're going to be also celebrating your successes and not necessarily, like these work promotions or anything. And it could be, we're all different, but they see the work that you've put into whatever this is that you've put in, and you're celebrating that. So whether it's any kind of learning, any kind of, self work, anything like that. And I feel like it is. I feel like they're celebrating you as well. But I feel like that's going to be around you. That energy is just going to be around. You're going to feel celebrated, and you'll feel like celebrating. And it's not selfish or anything like that. It's deserved, and it's kind of like it doesn't feel like the celebration that's directly like, okay, we're going to have a party for you or a celebration for you. It's you get together and celebrating, but you are also celebrating the work that you've put in. Six of Pentacles is what you don't see. And I feel like there is an energy of not only you being helped, but you helping others. I do feel like, especially with the what to look for, I don't think this is asking for help. I feel like it's saying look for anybody else that needs help, that needs lifting out, that needs a hand. This five of Pentacles, it's dark, but the cats are down here, and this Six of Pentacles is the person reaching in and helping them, and they go together. And I feel like that's kind of what to watch for. Is there anyone that needs your help? Is there anyone that you can lend a helping hand to? This can be small, and this could be big. Everybody's different, but it's kind of like watch for that. Watch for being able to lend a hand when you need to. There's something to be said here about doing this. I feel like this is the reason why it's coming up in the reading, it's important. When people need help, that's important enough, but I think it's important to you too. Like it's going to help you grow as well. I mean, anytime we put our energy towards someone else and help someone else or give a helping hand, we're always making our life, not always. Sometimes we, give a helping hand that actually, we can be hindering a person instead of actually helping. But I don't feel like that's the situation here. I really do feel like it's there to fulfill you, because this is what comes in unexpectedly. And I don't feel like this is daydreamy, although in this card it's very daydreamy. But they're focused on the good cups. So the cups in the dark side of the card, he's not focused on so much as he's focused on the ones in the sun, or in the light side, the bright side, which is good because you should focus on the good choices. Although choices can lead to anything, right? Our choice is our choice, and we can never predict an outcome. We do the best we can with what we have. And, but I do feel like it's unexpectedly, you're going to be given choices here. There's something else that comes in that you're going to be surprised about. Whatever it is you're working on brings you multiple choices. And you're like, okay, well, now what do I do? Ten of Cups is in your challenge. And I think, I mean, for some of you, it may be, like you're challenged in finding a relationship that's fulfilling and full. And I say that because some of you, this might be an actual relationship thing, because the devil could say your strength is maybe someone in your life that is more of an addiction, more of maybe someone that's, they're not bad for you, but they're not necessarily the Ten of Cup material. Um, I mean, because it's in the strength too, I feel like it's good. It's not a bad thing. Sometimes when we get, and maybe the challenge is leading that energy to the Ten of Cups as well. But whatever it is, it feels like there is a little bit of a challenge of getting that complete fulfilling energy. We're having repeated cards. So we've had the Ten of Cups. It's different, and I don't think it's too much different in the different decks. I mean, basically this is about that comfort in a relationship, in a situation. And this could be, again, anything, but if it is love, there is this push-pull here. I feel like there is someone for some of you, there's someone in your life that's kind of an addiction. Again, I don't think they're necessarily bad. It could be bad for you. It may not be. And the challenge is reaching that to the next level. Could there be a next level? Maybe there's not. And for some of you, it's, I feel like the strength that you are attached to an idea of something right now that's actually helping you through things. So, where I see the devil a lot as an attachment, something you're tied to, whether it be an idea, a person, a thing. I mean, it can be addiction, absolutely. But because it's in the strength, I don't think it's an addiction as far as substance or, a bad addiction or a negative addiction. I don't want to say bad. But I do feel like it's helping you along. So like if you have a certain idea that you're stuck on, that is helping you right now. Where does this lead? It leads to the Six of Swords. You're still off, and I think we had this yesterday. I feel like we did. You're headed in the right direction. You're going to, reach fulfillment. I mean, this is making that decision to move forward. Now, again, the Six of Swords kind of reminds me of the Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, so the normal red or white, there's someone pushing the ship. I mean, they have a thing, so it's not really driving it, but guiding it. And I think it's a female with a little one is in there going off to a better place. But to me, this is, because it's single, it's making the decision that this is where I want to go. This could also be travel as well. Travel, movement, travel anyway. Normally I wouldn't call it air travel, but it could be driving. It could be just going to a destination where you're going to feel good. This brings in the King of Pentacles energy. I feel like this is somebody that is going to come into your life. Here's the thing, for those of you that are in a relationship that have this devil, Ten of Cups counter energy, I feel like you're headed towards the king of that. And that keep in mind, the pentacle, I should say, it's not gender specific. It's more the energy of that, whereas more of a grounding relationship. But I feel like this is coming in now. If it's job or something, this could be someone that, again, we've talked about a boss, a manager, or someone that gives you good advice. But this person's going to be influencing your life here really soon, probably within the next few weeks, because it's the card out from the Six of Swords. So you're headed to a kind of a nice, stable place. Actually, it feels very stable to me that things are going to kind of even out here shortly. Your advice is the Ace of Swords. I feel like this is really be clear. Be clear in your words. Be clear in what you say. He's up at the top of this hill. He's got a horn. Like to me, sometimes this feels like he's out there screaming to the world, listen to me. And I think that's what you just need to say. Hey, listen to me. I know what I'm talking about here, or I want to be heard, or here's how I feel, or, but to make sure that you're being heard in your complete genuine person, and your genuine thoughts, and be very clear. Um, and sometimes that's hard, when if we're speaking from the heart, it can be really easy because we can just let it flow. But we all have different strengths, so being concise, just delivering your message, saying how you feel, telling what you want, any of those things. Yeah, I was just thinking that, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking I have to do this morning with somebody. I have to be clear on something, and it's sometimes hard. You want to be clear, but you don't want to say it incorrectly either. So anyway, there you have it. That is your reading. Let's pull one more card. That's a short reading today. It's okay. Anything else we need to know? Any extra information? Knight of Wands. Go after whatever it is you need to go after. That's another thing. And that's where that clarity card comes in. Be clear, and then you can go attack what you need to attack and enjoy the ride. Sometimes the Knight of Wands too, when you plan too much and want to make something too perfect, then it's harder to make happen. But sometimes if you just go all in and allow your motivation to take you there and let things happen the way they're supposed to happen, then sometimes you can have the best outcome. Sometimes when we plan too much, we can get disappointed because things don't work out as we planned. Well, maybe we shouldn't have a plan. Maybe we should just do it. And you know what? This is what I want to do. I want to, and if the end result is to be more intelligent or smarter or, falling in love or getting hurt, just go all in, and allow yourself to do what you need to do. So there we have it. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. I always appreciate comments. I don't always respond to the comments, just so you know, but I read the whole thing. I don't ever just read bits or pieces. I read everything. If I've hit the heart button, I've read the whole thing, or the like, because I don't hit heart if someone says something not nice. But I will hit like, because we all have our own opinions. So anyway, I appreciate you. Take care. Have a beautiful day.